Hello guys, today I'm going to be doing a video on Battlefield 4 with the Steam Deck. I'm going to be starting off with 800p on the lowest settings. Here we are in the settings menu. Alright, here we go. This is going to be kind of fun. I haven't played Battlefield 4 on the Steam Deck yet, so it's my first time. But I have played Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield 1 on the deck, and it does run quite well as well. Okay, getting 100 FPS, that's kind of amazing. Wow. Like back in 2014, I couldn't actually play this game on my actual PC. This wasn't powerful enough for Battlefield 4. I had to get a GTX 750 Ti, I believe, just to be able to get like 70-80 FPS on this game. But now I can play it on a handheld and get above 100 FPS on a 64-player map as well, by the way. This is not like a team deathmatch or like a domination. It's a full-sized 64-player server. Now the quality looks kind of poor on the low settings, as you would expect, but that sound. But as you would expect on the smaller screen of the Steam Deck, it will look far better. So even though it might look bad on the bigger screen, if you're watching this on a it's TV or PC, I gotta kill that. Aiming is so hard. We get no aim assist. So I think for this game you might want to use the right touchpad instead of the actual right joystick. This game does have control support built into it, but again I wasn't getting any aim assist there trying to aim at that guy. So I think you might want to use the right touchpad, which I'll be trying in a second. Okay, here we go. Oh, the recoil is so hard to control with the right touchpad though, that's the problem. You're gonna see me. Oh boy. Okay, who's worse? Who's worse then, me or him? Alright, I'm taking the heli, let's go boys, come on. Whoa. I used to be a decent pilot in this game. I've probably fallen off at this point. Oh boy, this is kind of tough. This is kind of tough in the Steam Deck. But we're getting 100 to 130 FPS. Oh, the game does stutter occasionally with the uncapped frame rate. It's not the smoothest 130 FPS, but you know, if you cap the FPS to like 80 or even 60, I guess for the Steam Deck will be fine for this game. Should have a really good experience overall, and the game shouldn't stutter. Hello? Is anyone here? Maybe I should get into a tank and just try to help out. Oh, the building's coming down. Okay, someone's here. Let's go. With all the destruction, the deck is definitely struggling a little bit. Oh boy, the aiming is just so snappy, but it's too fast for me. I can't really try to aim. I think I might have to lower the sensitivity a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cap the FPS right now to 60, and I want to see if the game's gonna stutter as much as it was before. Look at that, perfect 60 right now. We're holding it down really nicely. Hell is going down there. This game is gonna be super CPU intensive, as you can see. It's not going to be as GPU intensive as you would expect. This game is from 2014, but all the destruction is still very taxing on the CPU. If I get one more kill, I'll be happy, man. This is going to be so tough on the controller. I'm not really the most experienced with controllers these days, especially when I don't get aim assist. Okay, someone's in here. Let's go. What's up, dude? Oh, he was alive. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Double kill. Let's go. You guys might suck if you die to me like this. Hello? I think it might be up here. Okay, I guess not. Do we have any snipers up here? Nope. Someone's super far out, but I can't really get that guy, can I? It's gonna be really difficult. Okay, you know what? You can live. I'll just let you be. Oops. Grenade. No, please. Just wanna get this flag. Please, just let me get this flag. Okay, we'll play for one more life and then we can move on to the medium preset. Wait, where did he go? Upstairs? I do have the FOV set to its default value. I think it's 70. But I guess you can go ahead and do that. And you can get a higher FOV, but I just didn't do it. Okay, we're pulling around 10 watts of power for the CPU, so we're pretty much maxed out on the CPU side. Clocks are also maxed out. GPU's barely being used. We're pulling around 1 watt of power, and the clocks are obviously down all the way to 700 megahertz. So very CPU intensive and not very GPU intensive at all. Alright, here we are with the medium preset now. We're getting 90 FPS, but this area was, I guess, around 80 FPS anyway and low, so I'm not really surprised. But as we increase the quality of the game, we're going to be taking away power from the CPU, which will cause stutters and lag spikes. Okay, that was a rocket and I just survived it. Amazing. Let me get over here and put a med kit down. Oh, interesting. In the game, the keybinds are actually on the keyboard still. It says T43V at the bottom. But in the menus, you actually do get controller support. So I guess in-game, the Steam controller is emulating a keyboard and mouse. So that's why we get no aim assist. But in the menus, the game does see the controllers properly. So it's kind of weird. I might be doing something wrong. Maybe you can actually just use controllers for this game, like you can with Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 2042. But I didn't really take a look at it, to be honest. Okay, FPS is ranging between the 90s all the way up into the 110s. We're pulling around 3 watts of power for the GPU now instead of like 1 watt, so it's definitely gone up. And CPU usage is down to around 8 watts from being around 10 to 11. Let's get going though. This area is quite light right now because we don't really get any like action. There's no explosions going on or there's no other enemies. But still, a really nice experience getting over 100 FPS pretty much for the most part. And the game looks fantastic at medium settings compared to the low settings when the game was looking very pixelated and not really the best on the biggest screen that I'm playing on right now. But again, on the smaller screen of the Steam Deck, it will look far better. Just keep that in mind. So, and if you're wondering about the battery life, if your FPS is uncapped, you're going to be pulling around 28 watts of power, which means your battery life is going to be pretty bad, around 1 hour and 30 minutes. But at a 60 FPS cap, at like low to medium settings, we should be able to optimize this game to run a lot better. But the game is stuttering heavily in this area with the tank. Yeah, it's stuttering like crazy. We could be getting power limited at this point, and the CPU is just struggling. I should be playing Engineer, just so I can take care of these tanks, but I just haven't done it yet. And I'm going to be spending some time at 60 FPS as well, so I can show you guys how it's going to run. We get any stuttering, any lagging. We're getting some, to be honest, at medium settings, but it's not too bad yet. I'll tell you if it's okay. I was looking at the FPS counter. Well played. I'm playing as Engineer right now. Hopefully we can have a better time. Okay. Yeah, the game is definitely still stuttering at 60 FPS at medium settings. Watch this, ready? Watch this. Let's pull this out. And you gotta aim. Okay, you gotta... What is he doing? Right here. That was so close. That was so close. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Second chance. Right here. Nah, what is he doing? How do I see the scoreboard again? Scoreboard. I'm not even last. Oh, that's embarrassing for everyone else. Sorry, guys. You guys gotta pick up your game. Okay. So for the most part, 60 FPS does run quite well. It's much better than uncapped frame rate, but still does stutter occasionally, like here and there. Hold it. Yeah, we got a vehicle hit. 25. I can't get kills, but I can destroy vehicles, that's for sure. Hey, why are you running away, buddy? Oh my god, AC-130 took it out. Alright, now playing the game at the high settings, I'm gonna jump into this AC-130. Let's go. What are you guys gonna do now, huh? Oh, I've got the big cannon, I think, do I? Yeah, we gotta go. Vehicle disabled, let's go. I'll take care of him in a second. It's running beautifully in the sky. I'm not getting any stuttering up here at all. That guy has a little mine on him. I'm gonna try to aim this properly with the left sticks. Yeah, I definitely got him there. Yeah. Okay. Where are they? Down here, are they? Hey. Buddy. Enjoy. I hit him. Stand still. Let's go. Behind me, I'm dead. No, they got me. What if I get this guy here? It's gonna be kind of difficult, but... No way. I'm getting sniped at. The game is stuttering quite heavily. This area we're getting micro stutters more than actual stutters, but... Right there. No, I gotta aim higher than that. Look at the jets go. Okay, right here, watch this. Okay, I give up. You know what, that's enough. Okay, let's get back into it again. Now with the 60 FPS cap. I don't wanna... be anywhere near these players, to be honest. I'm gonna try to get a kill here, but... It's gonna be kind of difficult. Where is he at? Okay. Last one in the squad. Don't worry, guys, I got you. Okay, this guy. Yes! No! Please! That's so embarrassing for the both of us. That's so embarrassing. Oh no, no one saw that one. That is so bad. Respect to all the control players that play on PC and get no aim assist. Let's go. 3 kill streak right now. Guy right here. Hey, show yourself. Are you really climbing up the stairs like that? Are you crawling up the stairs? What's up, dude? You're dead. I'm dead. Yep, 60 FPS is a great experience. We had a couple of stutters I think, but overall it was super smooth, so I think high settings is still doable, but in those more intensive areas, you will have some stutters. The game is definitely stuttering far more at Ultra Preset. Oh, this is so laggy now. We're definitely competing for power between the CPU and GPU, so as you can see, since we don't have enough power to power the CPU and GPU, the game will be stuttering and lagging far more, dropping as low as 20 FPS, whereas we have enough power to push above 80 FPS just fine. So if this was a normal PC and we had enough power for the CPU and GPU, we could easily get above 80 FPS because our GPU and CPU are powerful enough, but since we're power limited to only 15 watts, we're gonna be getting a lot of lag spikes and stutters, so just keep that in mind. Ultra is technically playable if we had enough power, but we don't, so the experience is going to be the smoothest. Lowest FPS was around 23 I believe, and that was for a split second, but on average we're going to be sitting in the high 50s and low 60s, and boosting all the way up into the 80s. Alright, I'm back into this server again, playing at 800x500, and using a mix of medium to high settings. There we go. Now this game is very CPU bottlenecked, so us playing at the highest settings doesn't really affect it too much. We're still only playing around like 1 to 2 watts. And lowering the resolution is there to help it a little bit, but to be honest, you can play at 800p and still have a great time portably. But I just want to show you guys some FSR performance in case you're interested, and some battery life performance as well. But at 60 FPS, we're pulling around 23 watts of power, which means we're going to be getting around like an hour and 40 minutes to 50 minutes of playtime portably. Now, playing at 800x500, the game does look a bit blurry, and some texts do look pixelated, obviously, even on the Steam Deck's smaller screen. But honestly, it's not too bad. You can definitely read them still. But if you don't like it, you can play at 800p and still have a great time, and your performance shouldn't be impacted too much, to be honest. Okay, so playing the game at 1080p with the same settings as before, which is the optimized preset. Here we are, 1080p, and let's see what we can do. Falling below 60 there when I was looking, but I think we're getting power limited rather than the hardware not being powerful enough to run it. Okay, let's jump into it, and never mind, we're getting 60 FPS, let's go. So as you can see, we're playing around 8 watts of power for the GPU now and 4 watts for the CPU, so not much room for our CPU to breathe and be able to provide us with the FPS that we need. We could use FSR at this point and play the game at 900p and give the CPU more power, but I think at 1080p strictly, you're going to be sitting at 60 FPS for the most part, with some dips into the 50s, maybe even the 40s at times. But the game's not stuttering at all on this map. It's running beautifully. FPS is uncapped, right? Okay, that's right. FPS wasn't actually uncapped yet. But even with the uncapped frame rate, we're getting around 62 to 65 FPS, so only a 5 FPS increase. So I think regardless, ooh, that was a pretty massive stutter there. But still, I think it's still a decent time. But I would personally use 900p and use FSR to upscale to 1080p, just so we can have some extra headroom for the CPU. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you next time for the next video. See you guys there.